What is up, everyone? Welcome back. And in today's video, we'll be talking about what I thought about Resident Evil 2, the remake. So let's start with the gas station as Leon. I think it was a great start to the game. And by the way, Claire's side will come out in part 2. But I think the gas station was a great suspenseful first starting to the game. And also a great way to get the characters to Raccoon City. Which I think is now time to talk about the police station. It was fun, but who doesn't like to start with the suspenseful hallway? Which, speaking about that, that was also fun, especially when you get to the West office. But then when you get to the West office, the person dies. And then when running back through, which I think was fun. When we run back through, we meet Martin, which was bit by a zombie, because he didn't shoot a zombie cop, which I get it was in uniform, but how can you not tell it's a zombie? Oh well. But now on to a mini boss fight that I just ran away from. Mr. X, which, when you run away, you unlock the ability to get a new gun, which I actually use to kill a boss fight. But speaking of that boss fight, onto the underground, which I think it was a great way to use the medallions to get underground. Also, the library and other rooms were fun, just not too much to say about them. So anyway, yeah. So the medallions were great. And then when we get underground, we have a mini boss fight. The half monster, half human thing, I think it was called William by the scientist. But anyway, it was not hard, but not too easy. So it was a pretty good balanced boss. And then then we make it to the parking garage. And then when we make it to the parking garage, we meet Ada, who hits Mr. X with the car. But anyway, we're not there yet. So, we meet Ada, who, is just a line person that tries to get Leon to get the G-Virus so she can sell. Oh, wait, no, she's just FBI right now. So, when you make it out of the parking garage after doing some exploration, which was pretty fun, you gotta deal with the dogs. That giant hand thing, I think, was also Mr. X, but I don't know, it could be something else. But that was really fun. The parking garage, I'll give it a solid 9.5 out of 10. But then after we make it out of the parking garage, after getting a key card, which we have to go back to the police station and finish the clock tower, which was a great puzzle, which also set off a bell alerting Mr. X of our location. But anyway, so then we go to street level, and then we go into a gun shop, and we see a dad have to shoot his kid because she was turned into a zombie, which was kind of sad. So I guess if you wanted a cutscene that made you want to cry in a horror game, that's the cutscene to watch. But then Ada didn't really care and just kept walking. But anyway, so then we play as Ada after taking a gunshot for her. Or Leon does. But after we play as Ada, we have to hack into stuff, which was okay. And then Mr. X comes back. I guess he's mad he got hit with the car, which I forgot to mention. But yeah, she hits him with a car. But anyway, so she tries to run away from him and then keep chasing the scientist, and it ends with her getting stabbed in the leg and us turning back to Leon. And that was a fine part, but I only give it like a 4.5 out of 10. But then Leon wakes up, so then we have to solve a puzzle using chess pieces. But it was kind of hard. I just looked it up because it was so hard. But at least I got a flamethrower out of it, which, why is that in the sewers? But anyway, By the way, that kind of sounded bad because my audio software slash editing software cut me off. But anyway, so we make it to the sewers, get the chess pieces, and then we help Ada. And then, well, there's this cutscene.
Packed. What if you need help?
Yeah, it wasn't great. But anyway, then we make it to the nest where the keycard thing was fun to upgrade. But the last one was only okay with the chemical things to break the trees. But it was still fun. But then we get the G-Virus and have to fight the half-human, half-monster. And this time you kill it. Now, that one was harder, but I'm not saying harder is bad. I think it was actually funner than the first one. But one thing I didn't like about the final boss is I didn't really have any ammo, and I was 2 hits away from dying, and the game gave me a red herb, which if you don't know, you need a different herb to do anything. So after dying like 20 times, I went back to fight the half monster again and steal a green herb and hope I don't have to use it. And, oh, by the way, Ada died. She fell. I think she's dead. But anyway, so then after trying to beat the boss again, aka just running around for the final boss, Ada's alive somehow, and she gives us a rocket blaster. Now, I knew she was alive from the start because she was in Resident Evil 4 and 6, but I still don't get how she survived. But then we meet up with Claire, who a kid's right next to her for some reason, but I'll talk about that in part 2 when I beat the game as Claire, whose brother is in Resident Evil 5, I think. But anyway, I'll give this game a solid 9 out of 10. I mean, sure, I spent 2 hours on the last boss, but I managed to beat it. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.